Welcome, viewers, back to Grounded with Corknut. We are getting awfully close to being prepared to take on this beast of a challenge. I haven't had time to do much looking up of where the rest of the molars might be, so I thought I'd start this episode by heading back to first home. Maybe gathering some sap, since we seem to be low on that stuff. And doing sort of a little bit of scouting around to see if there's anything obvious that we might have missed.
Let's see what we can find.
Like that sturdy molar looking thing down there, for example. And this right here. I think we have made that poor little guy down there mad at us, so good a time as any to jump in. What the heck, that firefly just terrified me. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna fight the firefly, but might as well jump in here and gather some resources that we've been ignoring. Supreme quartzite, I'm surprised to find down here, honestly, so I guess it wasn't something you wanted to go and try to get early on anyway. There's a nice easy way out of this, which is always nice. I am going to try to pick up all of these infected parts because I do think there's something you can get from in place of fungal growth. So anytime fungal growth drops, there's like a chance to get some kind of trinket, I think. I'm not positive. Not closely following any guides on Grounded or anything, so I'm not totally sure what is available, but I believe there's a chance that one of these fungal growths can turn into some kind of trinket. So it pays to pick these up. And it pays to always explore and get the marble, right? Yeah. I'm sure it'll come in useful at some point. We're also picking up every pebblet we ever come across, because clearly pebblets are a limiting factor when you want to build a nice place. That was a weird noise. Not sure what that was. How are we looking on armor? I'm wearing the aphid slippers currently and using the speed mutation, so I gotta keep that in mind.
Hello, powerless ant.
I'm gonna actually turn it back on just in case toggling mutations is necessary to get the Antbassador one to be working. And I want to keep an eye on what's going on around us, but I feel like there's almost certainly some stuff that I've missed. In this area. Like there's a raw science being indicated here. How could I possibly have missed the raw science around here? I'm not sure. But it sounds like it's down there. Let's head on down. It looks like there's some angry larvae down there, which we could probably take out from range. I think I saw two, in fact. Hopefully that was all of them. gonna go ahead and switch.
Safe than sorry.
That was an explosion. So went ahead and switched to our nightlight here.
Get your science here.
And we will take this crowtail feather, just in case there's something interesting behind it. Really. Does look like a lot of dead ants down here. And some brittle marble. Wonder why there are so many dead ants. It's a lot of marbles. Okay, it's a little dark, but I think that was the one of the few places we missed in the trenches. And the game telling me, no, I missed a piece of marble there, I should go back and get it. Also, I did say we're going to pick up the fungus chunks that I tend to ignore. Just on the off chance that one of them turns out to be... Ooh, what is this? Molar that direction. Alright, well that's on the opposite side of the hole from where the stick lets out. Let's see if we can't track that down. Yeah, how can there be a molder? Molder. How can there be a molar over this way that we missed? A lot of what sound like gnat noises. Yep. Alright, so I'm thinking that molar is in the trench here. Let's go take a look. See if there's an easy way down. Yep. This is one of those, and it's right there. It's an easy one too.
Gross gnat spotted.
He stole my weapon. Can't have that. But we can have this. Thank you very much. Alright, I think 2 to go before we have something that we can turn them into. It looks like there's plenty in here. Ooh. Yeah, the staff actually works pretty well on these guys. Unless there's too many of them.
Putting on some more armor.
Yeah, it was a complete accident to switch to the armor instead of the headlamp there. But now that I'm thinking about it, probably a good idea to put our combat mutations on. Even though this is a pretty weak place for us. Doesn't really pay. Aha! You think you're gonna sneak up on me, huh? Not today! Yeah, look at that. Not a single blow through. Suddenly I'm feeling cocky. Stupid leaf. In my way. I swear I just saw a haze fungus attack message, but I think we've already beaten it all. Okay, there's a couple marbles. There's some mint. We might as well smash the mint because we can turn it into repair goo at the very least. Although we do... Whoa. A suspicious meat came out of that. I think we're gonna have to take a look at that. Let's see if there's any. There's probably some meat here we can chuck. Wow, I'm still carrying gnat scales. Oh, here we go. We definitely don't need weevil noses. Not sure why I have so many of those, but this, that's what I wanted. Damn it. Let's drop something else. We have one more beefy fuzz on the rocks. I'm not gonna drop that. These raw gnat meats. I love raw meat, but I'm not gonna use it. Let's get this suspicious mint. I can't remember if we have this or not. Probably do. Probably do. But, you know, better safe than sorry. And plenty of quartzites hiding behind things here. Can't believe it took so long for me to actually, like, delve into these caverns. And I'm doing it at night because time's a-wasting. But it really has
get away from me.
been a long time coming. Sneaking up on us there, are you? Oops, why did I throw it? That was an accident. Okay, I think we got everything so far. Let's break this. I was kind of shocked now when they don't break in one hit. Always braced for it to just explode. So when it doesn't, it's always a little confusing. That
Let's see what we can find.
is an infected mite. We're not going to mess with him unless we have to, because they're really irritating. So ouch, jerk. I'm not sure who's seen us, but it feels like something's attacking. Maybe just a mite. Okay, so what I kind of want to do here, in addition to just finding the stuff that we've been leaving behind so long ago. Is that regular or infected? That's a regular ladybug. What I want to do in addition is sort of scout out the entrance to scary place that we have to go next. I don't think it's here. That was the chasm that we just checked out. I think it's near here, right? Or is it closer to the entrance to the hive base? It might be closer to there. Turns out I don't remember. So I guess we're gonna scout around and try to find that. Which is fine. Got a little time left to scout around here. Would be nice if we ran into molars. I think what I'm going to have to do for the molars, though, is that I'm going to have to find some kind of interactive map and compare it to my map to find the last few. We have filled up our inventory for pebblets. Is there any way I can clear some space? Yes, this is useless. Pebblets much more valuable than dried grass at the moment. There's a friendly spider. Let's see what happens when we shoot you with this stuff.
I need an antidote.
Managed to get some poison into us. No big deal. And I do hear some science scabby action going on here. That does tend to indicate a place we haven't been, although I'm pretty sure we went in here. Oh. Bunch of Dougs. Pretty sure we've been in here.
Hope this is enough to keep me safe.
And the science is fading, so yeah, we must have been in here. Couldn't hurt to fight some grubs, but I don't think we need to. There's an orb weaver and a gnat in the hole. Orb weaver, sorry babe, we can probably kill you with some long range action. Oh, the poor dead hamster. Oop. Yeah, so we've been in here. There was a trinket of some sort in here. I don't remember what it was. That was a while ago. So, interestingly, in caves I've noticed there are holes in the ceiling on some caves. But then if you go and look at it from above, there's no hole there. Is there a dog following us? No. Okay, so raw science wasn't in this cave. It seems like maybe it's the other direction or above it. Maybe up on the rake itself. Like, I don't think I've actually run down that rake handle, come to think of it. So, let's take a look up there. Where did that other Doug go? Boy. Hear it. It must be up there. Can I get on that? Oh. Can I get on that rake from above or below? Let's go take a look. Ooh. So this chasm, I'm pretty sure this must be the chasm where the spider lair is. I don't see an easy way out. I'm a lot braver about that these days, though.
It's infected. Stay away.
Shoo! Few too many of those here, if you ask me. And raw science. Okay, so there's raw science being indicated at the rake, which is on the other side of this. Who was that? Oh, somebody's jumping down here, it sounded like. And also we've got room for one of these. Lots of pebblets. I love it. Okay, this looks like a way out. But it's on the wrong side. Maybe on the other side. That looks like some spider legs or something. Shadowy over there. What do we have here? Yeah, so that's the way we got out. There was no strange cave mouth over that direction. And raw science is dimming this way. And inventory is full. We can no longer pick up random fungal growth pieces. How are we doing otherwise? Seems like this whole area is a place we've been before, which is good. The place I'm looking for is a place we've been before, so kind of expected, I guess. Oh, what? Thing shot into the air. Oh. Shot into the air and landed behind us. Okay, so this is not it. Thought for sure this would be where the infected broodmother lair started, but it's not. And we've got a lot of enemies here to deal with.
Another infected insect.
Oops. Oops. I'm a little low on stamina. Let me finish this fight and then I'll try to eat and drink if I can. Oops. We're not going to be able to pick up the parts we get from this fight, unfortunately. Well, we can eat and drink if possible. Shoot, I don't have any food, it turns out. I do have drinks, though.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
Food we will need shortly. Could probably... Luckily we have a hot knife here that we can cook things with pretty easily. Oops. And plenty of quartzite. Alright, but this was the wrong place to come and look for. Whoops. Wrong place to come and look for the broodmother. What is that? That's that guy. Okay. We're gonna have to go and drop off a bunch of junk. And we're going to have to keep looking to remember where the broodmother even lives. Unfortunately, a dead aphid, but not one I can eat.
Hey,
Probably cook a weevil.
no one likes a nosy neighbor.
I think I'm gonna have to drop something in order to harvest though, and we certainly don't need all of these fungal growths. Where? I don't think I actually dropped those. Oh, I did. They just disappeared from the world. Weevil roast. Perfect.
That tastes surprisingly not terrible.
Okay, back on the hunt for this science. I want to get out of the chasm. Now I want to get across to the other side, but to do that... Oof. I would harvest all of these. In fact, think I'm going to do that and get rid of these fungal growths, which we don't really need. Let's harvest mites instead, because that stuff is way more valuable for smoothies. I'll also take some more crow feathers, thank you. And if we put on our aphid shoes, that aphid should
Putting on some more armor.
give us a nice meal. Or at least his buddy should. And we can hold on to that for now. We have some space left.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and
that was
people
fast.
to see.
Yeah, if we see another one, we'll grab it. But for now, I'm trying to get to the rake. There's got to be a way to get on the rake and hunt for that science that we're hearing. If it was indeed on the rake. Actually, I don't see it, which I'm surprised by. So where was it? If it wasn't on the rake handle. It is slightly brighter this direction, but yeah, it's not on the rake handle. Oh, there it is.
Scientists make this look harder than it is.
Interesting new spider tunnel found. Are you kidding me? Better not have made me lose any weapons. Inventory full. Yeah, I don't need your meat. You definitely hear some kind of spider down there. Let's drop that meat that we just picked up. Where is it? We're gonna put real weapons on and drop the raw gnat meat so that I can retrieve my ant queen staff, which is much more important than gnat meat. Feel like I could jump down there. That certainly looks like the place where we just fought the orb weaver.
Spiderling here. I shall name it Douglas.
Yeah, so I think we're safe. Although there's a spiderling. And gnat. Yeah, so this is where the hamster was. Great. Not something new and terrifying, something old and terrifying, but we did finally manage to get that science that has been bleeping at us for ages. Definitely some sort of dug in here. Oh my god. And a spider guard in the entrance. I'm gonna put the light helmet on just because it's gonna be better to fight with some light.
This stuff's burning me up.
Okay, he did manage to hit us once, but got his comeuppance in the end. Now that we're on this side of the rake, I'm going to head over this way and look for any other chasms that we might have missed that the Broodmother tunnel might be in. I think we've got to be pretty close, right? Jeez, where was all that? That sounds like gnats, maybe? But I don't see them. There they are. There's another one up that way somewhere. Mites. Little mites. Kind of annoying. Not that terrible, though. Okay, there's a chasm here.
Oh, get away from me.
And I don't think I've ever really gone in this one. It's kind of on the opposite side of the rake from where we go. It does have a pretty straightforward entrance, I think. Is that true? No, maybe we... Oh, right. I've definitely been in this one. It's the one where you have to climb the plant to get out. This plant here, I think. Oops, we ran out of stamina. Okay, this also wasn't... Ooh, there's double gum there. I never noticed that before. This also wasn't the one that I was looking for. Triple gum maybe even. That's a lot of gums. I guess if we get out here on that side, we're going to be on the wrong side of this. Really? The only way out? Looks like it. Luckily, it's a pretty easy jump. For the most part. But yeah, looks like there's a bunch of gum over there, and there's no real way over this chasm from this side. So let's go around. Don't really want to have to fight every single creature I come across right now. But it does look like to get around this, we're going to have to go back up over the top.
Gross gnat spotted. Taking a look around.
There's also a good chance I've never actually gone over or under the house on this side. There are a bunch of pebbles. So it's like Pebblet Bonanza down here for sure. I was hoping for a molar, but I don't see one. There's lots and lots of pebblets. And... okay, I remember this. This is, yeah, we found this. So this is wrapping back around toward the paint bucket. Right. We're gonna head back this way. We want to get around that chasm right there, which means we have to go up above the rake again to do that. Queen's staff here is getting badly damaged. I think we have a lot of repair goo left, so yeah, I can fix that. And we're doing okay otherwise. I don't need this light helmet on anymore, do I?
Sorry.
Alright. Ladybug there we can hopefully ignore. Or not. Oops. Okay. So up here, that chasm there is the one we're trying to get to the other side of. Honestly, no idea where the infected broodmother cave is. I think it must be on near the base of that. So we're going to make a sweep around toward there. All this dry grass, while lovely, is just sort of in the way right now. Interestingly, like no action at all on our wrist scanning device, which says we did a pretty good job of clearing this place of any molars or things of interest. Speaking of things of interest, we did notice that, yeah, there's a few Wendell tapes that I'm missing, unfortunately. Got all the Omnit, got all the Burgle, Got everything in the stuff category except for the statues, which I'm missing 2 of. And then Sights and Wonders, this is the real one that is confusing me. So lower grasslands, we found everything. Pond, we found everything. Trash, everything. Sandbox, everything. Picnic table, everything. Haze, everything. Hedge, everything. It's the upper grasslands is the only place where we're missing one. I'm thinking that the place we haven't really gone in the upper grasslands is this area here near the wheelbarrow, maybe? Everything else I feel like we've covered pretty well. There is a molar that we know about on the ladder up here that we can go back and get. But for now, I really wish I could find the entrance that we're looking for here. Whoa, hey buddy. There's some Dugs over there and some science that we could probably find from them. I'm actually not sure where that one's indicating. This direction seems to be right. Oh, and then fading there, so maybe up there still. Maybe we missed one on the... yeah, this direction. Maybe we missed one on the porch. I haven't really spent a lot of time up on the porch, so maybe that's worth going to check out. Although, like, where it is hard to say. Oh, you know what? It's probably on that lamp. I think there's one on a lamp over here that we saw that I've been
Aphid on the move.
saying, yeah, I'm not going to go get that one. It's too much of a pain. Because it requires building. Ah, and there we are. That looks very much like a giant spider cave entrance. Where did you go? See you. Is this safe to enter now? I think so. You know what I should have done though is should have brought materials to make a signpost here. Nice, Whittle Wizard mutation level 2. I wonder what that does. That probably helps us with staffs, I would guess. Whittle Wizard. What? Ooh, Bardic Inspiration. Haven't really paid attention to. That's for allies. Whittle Wizard. Something to do. There it is. Mastering sufficiently advanced culinary technology, the apparent magic within candy staves is unlocked. Different damage types apply unique status effects to creatures. Spiciness burns, mintiness slows, and sourness stuns. Attacking with a staff reduces the stamina cost of additional staff attacks. So that's actually a pretty nice one to switch in if we are using staves. Just because they are stamina-based weapons. Oh. Okay, I think we got them all. There's some marble shards we may have missed at some point here. There's a way out there. Let's go take a look at what is in this infected broodmother's nest. Ooh. What is that? A stink bug? Wow.
Hope this is enough to keep me safe.
Creepy place. I think we visited here once before a long time ago, but I certainly don't remember anything about it. Yeah. there's actually weevils in here. Oops. And what a yucky place this is. So I'm strongly suspicious that that water is poisonous. I think we learned that. So fighting this thing. Okay, I'm not taking damage, right? But I drank it once, and it was not good. To fight this lady, we're going to have to bring a moldy hoagie here. Imagine she's going to drop out of the ceiling. We're going to really want to stay away from the water and probably end up luring it here if possible, although I have a feeling it's going to be hard to manage where it wants to stand. But that's the plan. That's coming soon. Okay, so the easy way out of here is up these steps. I think it would be wise to put a signpost here just so I don't lose it again. So what do we need to do to make a signpost? Well, first off, we're going to need to go and dump all of this stuff off. So, yeah, what's the best way to get here? I guess the best way to get here is from First Home, or Flagstone, sorry, not First Home. And it's really just that one chasm we've always seen on our way back from Flagstones toward the steps. Oh, right. Speaking of toward the steps, wait, what was that? Ah, that's definitely the science up there, which we're going to ignore. Let's go look and see if we can't get up on top of the porch, because we haven't done that. I'm going to actually switch to speed mode to do that.
Putting on some more armor.
I don't think there will be anything to find up there, but there might be some science or things that we, you know, there's a lot of, you can go back a ways on the porch. Okay, here's what I'm talking about, is that area of the porch up there, right? I don't think we've ever managed to get up there. So I think that's what this science is indicating, and I have a feeling that if we go up onto this can, we might be able to sail down to the top of that porch. Also might be able to sail onto that lamppost. Take a look and see if it's even possible. Don't see any science up there from here, but it's a possibility. Let's try it. See if they give you enough. It doesn't look like it's going to be enough glide ratio to land on there, honestly. It's close, but it's not. We're not going to make it. Tell you already. So I'm not sure that's where the science is, because I don't see it. Maybe it's underneath in the Haze Lab. Weird. Okay, well, I think what that means is it's time to head back up, dump our bags out. Try to remember where this is. And then let's get prepared to take her on. I think it's coming up. It's coming up. Not
At least it's clean.
not long.
Ish.
I think you could probably build something to get up onto the bigger porch there.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Good chance there's some molars or something up there, but I'm not sure. For now, I'm heading back to High Ridge. And just contemplating the future.
Better safe than sorry.
Okay, so we started out with some building. We did some stuff. Wait, no, we started out harvesting. I don't know. It's been an episode. We've done a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna have to go review it to remember everything. I want to do a little tiny bit more building. I want to rearrange the interior here and get things a little easier to navigate. Let's start that by, let's fix the lighting situation. These things are kind of ridiculous. Maybe we'll put torches on either side of the front door. Maybe on, sorry, the sides of the doors. I don't know if we have enough for every door. Torches everywhere. Let's actually move these stupid things upstairs for now, because they're definitely in the way. Stupid things, silly big bulky pallets made of stuff that we don't need. Storage situation would be nice to straighten that out. The weapon racks are nice. I'd like to get a better place to store all of these lovely giant heads. It's not so bad. These ones up a little higher would be nice. That actually turned out pretty good. Wow, those really stick through the ceiling, which is weird. Now, yoked beef or whatever your name is, you can probably sit up here and be a lookout toward the rest of the yard. Yoked girth. Wendell, I don't mind if you're just hanging out and looking out the corner, along with your stuffy. These things are nice to tuck under the stairs so they're out of the way. We'll probably keep this near them because it's similar functionality. Ovens are fine here, although just rotating them around so we can see them is nice. Workbench fine there. This is kind of silly. This over by food stuff. This could probably live by the workbench, as could this. These are kind of our gear items. Which means, hey, let's put the smoothie stuff, actually, let's put the smoothie stuff here. Let's put the fridge over by the oven. And look at that, it's starting to look arranged. Got some statues. Actually, this guy is marvelously misplaced. That's not so bad. Let's put these statues either side of the door. Like so. So there's a little bit in the way. There we go. Starting to look like a wide open space with room for something else. Maybe we'll bring the bed down here. Might as well put the bed in the middle, right? Why is location obstructed here? Like, obstructed by me, I think. On second thought, this is kind of obnoxious and large. I don't know if it makes sense to keep it in here, but we'll put it in here for now. Let's actually set our spawn point on here. And I think we can deconstruct this one. Which had a surprisingly large number of weeds in it. Weird. Oh, I think that was because I have not yet put my stuff away. And now I have to go and dump these off. And what happened there? Oh, right, sap. We never finished chandelier. So it does look like level 5 is max for coziness, unfortunately. I was hoping we'd have to build up to make it even better. Fortunately or unfortunately, that's not the case. We're good. We should have plenty of place to put mounts on, so I'm going to start doing that. The important mounts are the bosses, right? Can we make any of those? We can make an Orchid Mantis mount. Or no, we know how to make it, but we can't make it yet. Can we make that would be interesting? Wasp Queen, we can definitely make that mount. Oh, and it's enormous. Let's put it over here. In a way that doesn't clip very badly. Alright. Maybe we'll put the other wasp drones near it. The wasps together. We can also make a infected wolf spider mount. We could make a green shield bug mount. Not yet though. Lots of infected stuff. Black Widow mount we should already have somewhere, but I've lost track of it. I wonder where that ended up. Definitely had one. It must be stuck to a wall somewhere. Oh, there it is. Surprisingly small. Considering how big and dangerous that lady is. Moth mount. We only have one moth fuzz. Termite king mount. Termite king's fun. But we only ever fought him once. Broodmother. Let's definitely make a Broodmother mount. She is big and ugly, and she can be sort of our spider corner over here, I suppose. Wow, that thing is huge. Okay, much larger than I expected. Oh, we can't actually make it. I thought we had the bits. Maybe I misread that. Broodmother mount, yeah. It says we have the bits. I guess that corner is too far away, so I guess we'll make it over here and move it. It's big. It's ridiculous. It is the Broodmother mount. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, I think this guy deserves his own wall over there. So we're gonna put him over here by our crafting area. If I can find the spot where he doesn't clip through the wall. Really doesn't want him to go there, does it? Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright, yeah, that'll leave this wall for our mounts wall. That Broodmother mount is gnarly. What other boss mounts? A Broodmother, Orchid, Wasp Queen. I guess we're gonna have to fight the Orchid Mantis again. Maybe more than once. It's really the stuffies I should be making, honestly, and I think what we're going to have to do is eventually make this whole base one level taller and just make this, or I guess we could just make this the stuffy floor. I'm not really sure how to do that properly yet. I do kind of like having this her ugly mug there on the wall, though. What other mounts might we make right now? Anything interesting? Not really. I mean, all these other ones are fun to make, but nothing really jumping out as, yeah, we should do that one. Look at this. We'll keep our spiders together over here. How's that sound? Ugh, really? Alright. I guarantee I actually have those, unless I don't. There we go, yeah. Okay, we'll keep our spiders over here together. That will let me organize things a bit. And what am I going to do next? So I guess next I'm going to sleep in the bed, get the buff. Do we have any more weapons to upgrade? Oh, a weapon to make. You know what? We did pick up a lot of toenails. And there is this weapon I've been meaning to make for a long time. It needs 10. It says we only have 3. You know what? I think these boxes are all too far away from the workbench. So what we want to do is move this and put the workbench over there. I'm going to move these over by that workbench. That's the basket, I think it is, right? Yeah, okay. This bed is actually going to end up in this corner. Let's move the ovens out of the way. But that's the plan. Bed gets corner. I don't know why it's so hard to move this bed. It's always obstructed. No, come on. Right there. Nice. Is it through the wall? Guess we should go outside and check. No, it's perfect. Perfect location for the bed. Let's just get the ovens away from the bed so I don't accidentally cook myself in the middle of the night. Come on. These two can go there. This can go here. And that oven's fine where it is, I guess, actually. I would like it over near those ones, honestly, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call it okay for now. I need a few more torches. This place is pretty dim. Torch, this can be lit, right? Yep. And then this torch here can move where on this side over here, I guess right here. I'm hearing all kinds of creatures making noises outside. That torch is in a weird place. Let's put one on either side of all the doors. That one's a little high now, isn't it? So 2 more torches, maybe, and then maybe a couple more toward the corners. Like so. Great, and then I feel like one more chandelier in the center might be nice for lighting. What chandelier should we put up there, though? The toenail chandelier, of course. Ew. Most grotesque yet serene light source around. Yeah, that's going to require a lot more toenails, isn't it? And toenail scimitar is going to require a lot more too. How is it that we only have 3? Like, there's just no way. I know I just got some. Let's go ahead and make all of these things so that we have more room for by removing all the shards. Okay, that should give us a little room in this chest. For hot depositing that stuff. We do have these moth scales which aren't used in anything. Used in a moth wrap and a stuffed moth. Okay. And the rest of the stuff we can drop off. Ah, smoothies. We can make smoothies as well. Right, and trinkets. So we already had a shiny salt, but no, we don't have this suspicious mint trinket, so that's finally new. I imagine that just adds mint power to our attacks. You know what? I'm gonna put that torch on my person just to wear it out. And let's make some smoothies. So we have 1 beefy fuzz on the rocks. That's going to be my primary attack smoothie. We do have 19 muscle sprouts available. Before we go and turn those into smoothies, I'm wondering if it makes sense to make a farm up here. And where would we do that? Right here, I think. That makes sense to just turn this rock into a farm because I don't think I'm going to have enough smoothies.
Check out that
I mean, I could rely on the fact that we have them down at Flagstones. Maybe that's all I need to do. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's just rely on the fact that we have them down at Flagstones. We'll be fine. If we make 19 smoothies, 19 fuzz on the rocks, that's 20 here. But I'd also like... what? Boost juice? That's my max stamina. The one that restores stamina. There's hyper stamina. So that might be what I'm thinking of. Green machine. Boost juice or green machine? Probably... I wonder if they stack. You know, that's something I should experiment with. Let's make... oh, we only have 1 grub sludge. Let's make a gum nugget version of these. We need raw aphid meat for those. Bummer. Okay, well I'm not going to detect if they stack, but what I want to do is just drink that. And that gives me hyper stamina, does it? I don't actually... that's what that is. Okay. Regain stamina faster. Okay, so that's interesting. That's probably worth keeping on us. I think that's probably the equivalent of cardiofan. Yeah. So that's probably worth making a few of those out of the gum base. We're only going to be able to make 4 of those. Or 3. The rest we will use muscle sprouts for fuzz on the rocks, and we're going to use all of our available muscle sprouts. Get that stack sized back to 20. That does give us green machine stacks. We're going to put green machine on our hotbar in spot 6. and all 3 hot bars, and that's going to, I'm going to try to remember to use that to boost our stamina before any fights. So finally, question is weapon. What weapon do we want to use? I'm strongly leaning toward Acid Edge just because it's quick, dirty, and easy. A infected creature is going to be weak to fresh, so that's always an option. Probably not resistant to sour though. So if we had a fresh weapon, and the idea is Toenail Scepter. Toenail Scimitar gives us infection, which is yet another stack of damage over time. Right now, Acid Edge isn't giving us any damage over time, but all of our armor stacked together is giving us a whole lot of different damage effects. Venom coating, poison coating. We're getting those effects from the Mask of the Mother Demon. Then we're getting from Fire Ant Guards, we're getting a corrosion effect. And if we were wearing this, we'd be getting the bleed effect. So a weapon, Acid Edge adds that, which is this one, Final Fury, which increases our attack speed, which is really nice. Plus, if we're wearing Giddy Goop, we get the slow effect. If I instead switched our main weapon to what? If our main weapon for this battle was Toenail Scimitar, we'd be gaining infection. Plus we're doing slashing damage, I think is what that is. Yeah. Slashing damage, which has always been pretty good damage for us. And then we would boost this to mint and make it a mint weapon. So that would give us infection and mint. I'm not sure if infection is going to be effective against an infected spider, but it's worth a shot. So I think we have everything we need here except for toenails. Let's hop up on top of the table and see how many toenails we get. I think we might have to make a couple trips because we're pretty low.
This is enough to keep me safe.
Before we do that, let's grab some food. And food that we have left here is wasp roll or raw gnat meat. We also have food on the spit. Let's actually put the gnat meat on the spit. And we'll take a couple off. There we go. Let's eat one of them.
It's pretty good.
And oops, lock ourselves in. Let's grab some water.
That's not so bad.
And let's head up over to the bicycle area and see if we can find some toenails. Is it just me, or did all of our grass regrow already? It appears to have regrown. Or I'm confused. Oh, pretty sure it regrew.
Aphid on the move.
Which is also an indication that it might be time to visit the Undershed again. You know what? Taking a look at the time, I think it might be best to belay both of those actions until next time. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hop in the hot tub, call it a day, maybe get some rest, and say goodbye. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you join me next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This has been Corknut, playing Grounded. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.